Hi guys, William from Mom and Son Studios back with another video. You guys are probably wondering about where have I been. Out of school and it has been really hard to upload, but here I am back with another video. This is also the first time I show my face. Anyway, to the video. Today, this video is going to be a little bit different. Today, it's not going to be a gaming video. It's not going to be anything like that. Instead, it's going to be a review and a little bit of history of Superman from 1978. Hope you guys enjoy. On to the history. So, the history is Superman's from 1938, and he's always been a popular superhero, you would think. Well, back in the 60s, JFK and Martin Luther King were assassinated. So, it was a lot more of a serious time then, and since Superman was all fun and games and goofy, he was considered childish, and no one really liked him that much anymore. So, for a long time, he was considered a really just not that great superhero. Until Richard Donner decided to make a movie about Superman, which is what we're talking about today. Woof you. Okay, so first, what should I talk about? Oh, it's a very classic movie. And the effects still hold up really well. And I love it because it's just such a classic, and I could watch it all day. Actually, I've watched it like 5 times already. I'm not even kidding. I already watched it like 5 times. Sorry. So, obviously, I have a good, fresh picture in my mind. So, first, let's talk about Christopher Reeve's Superman and Clark Kent. So as Superman, Christopher Reeve is this strong, big force, but he's also really charming. Like, my mom and I think that he has the most charming smile. It like lightens up the room. Like, it literally explains Superman. He's not some dark guy. He's not some god. He's just a Superman, a really nice Superman, just trying to do the right thing. And that's where Christopher Reeve just nails it out of the park. He's really good at differentiating the difference of Clark Kent and Superman. What I mean is, like, even though Clark Kent and Superman are the same person, he makes it feel like that they're totally different people, even though, like, all he does is put on glasses. It's a lot more of that. It's a lot more of the personality too. Like, there's a scene at the like an hour in, where Lois Lane and Clark are walking down, and there's a robber that wants Lois' purse, and even though like Lois isn't afraid, she just wants to get out of there. Clark is like, I think that I think that you should just give him your purse, Lois. And then when he's Superman, he's more like this. You guys really shouldn't do that. Please, just stop shooting at police officers. Just stop. Like, it's not really that, but it's a lot more confident. It's not like, but it's more like this. So, I think that Christopher Reeve just does that perfectly. I think he just is like great Superman. Okay. My stupid cat. Now on to Lois Lane. Now, if you ever watched the or if you ever read the old comics or like the old cartoon from the 40s, you would know that Lois is really, really dumb. Like, what I mean by that is that, okay, let's take a episode from the old 40s cartoon of Superman, the Mechanical Monsters. So, the scene is that Lois is just trying to get a story of Jules with Clark. And then there's this big robot just crashes in and starts taking the tools. Clark has to make a phone call, but while he's making a phone call on one of those phone booths, she freaking climbs into the dark. She climbs into the freaking robot's back, and and later, she could have gotten shot because the police officers, they don't have little guns, but they have big guns, and they're just shooting at the muck out of the robot, and Lois could have gotten herself killed. She could have, but if you watch the and she's a lot like that in the old comics too, but in the 70s, I almost said 40s. In the 70s movie, she isn't dumb. She's actually really smart. Yeah, she'll be needy and she'll want to really get that story. And yeah, she smokes and a little bit swears. But not mild swearing. But thing is, she is not dumb. She definitely is not. She doesn't ask for anything that's coming to her. She gets herself into trouble a few times in the movie. And she doesn't deserve it. Okay. And the actor that plays Lois Lane is Margaret Kidder, and I think that her performance is outstanding. I think she made a great I think she made a great Lois Lane, and yeah, she was just a great Lois Lane. Now on to our villain, Lex Luthor, played by Gene Hackman. So, do I like Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor? Yes. Do I think his performance is good? Yes. Do I think that Lex Luthor is great toward the comic side, though? No. Here's why. In the comics, Lex Luthor isn't a quirky guy. He's just a genius master, and he's pure evil in the comics too. Even in the first appearance, you can see that this man has a dark side to him. But if you watch the 78 movie or any of the old Superman movies, he shows up in all of them. You would know that he is really goofy. He's not stupid. Well, his assistant is. He has this assistant that's he's just a mumbling buffoon. But Lex Luthor is not a mumbling buffoon. But he's actually really smart. But he's really just a goofball. That's literally the best way I could literally put it. He just acts like a goof. Even he just acts like a goof. I don't have to say much more after that. He just acts like a goof. Now, I love this movie, but it definitely has one problem with me. the origin story is so long. Here's what I mean. They explain his origin for an hour. For a whole hour. Like, I have no problems with a long origin story. But if you have to make it like half of the movie, I'm sorry. But are you joking? Are you kidding me? They literally stay on Krypton for like 20 minutes. They literally explain his origin of him and his parents for like another like 30 minutes. And then they like explain how he how he got how he knows all about his home planet and stuff for like a good like 10 minutes. And then it just cuts to Metropolis, and like it shows you just Metropolis, which Metropolis, by the way, is New York. Like, you see the Statue of Liberty, you see the Twin Towers. This was 1978. So, like, yeah. But, like, I have no problem if you're gonna make an origin story that's like 20 minutes. 30 minutes is a little pushing it. But if you make it freaking an hour, I'm sorry, but why? I love the movie and I don't mind the origin story, but they have to explain every last detail, and you don't need to explain that much about an origin story, trust me. So, do I recommend this movie? Absolutely. I give it a 9.6 out of 10. It's a classic, and I think that anyone should watch it. Like, it's a nice movie for like the family that anyone could enjoy if they're in the good mood. So, do I recommend it? Yes. Now, we'll see you guys in the next time. Bye!